Hello friend, this is Swapnil and welcome to Learn ACP Abap. So in this session, we are going to see what is the add exit command and why we need to use it in model tool programming. Okay. So what is add exit command? So add exit command we use at the process after input of the screen to force the exit from the screen that contain a mandatory fields without filling any value to it. Okay. For example, generally if a screen contains any obligatory or mandatory input field and we execute the model tool program, the screen appears, and if you want to come out of the program, it will not allow us. We have to fill the mandatory field on the screen and then we can come out of the program by clicking on the application toolbar button. Okay. To overcome this problem, generally we use add exit command at PAI of the screen. Okay. So we will see this practically, but wait, if you are the first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification of my upcoming videos. Okay, and if you think my videos are really helpful, then please share it with your connection and show your support. Okay, so stay tuned till the end and keep watching Learn SAP.
Okay friends, so let's start. So what I'm going to do is I will just create one screen, and in this screen I'm going to define a two mandatory field, and we'll create the function button called in cancel, and we will see how it will work when we will use the at exit command and without using exit command. Okay, so let's start. For that, so I'm in my CP system. So what I will do, I will just use the tables to access the field from this table. This is the employee data. Okay, and what I will do, I will just write once call screen 100 200. Okay, okay, check and activate. Now I will design this screen 200, in which I'm going to add two mandatory fields. Okay, so click on yes, screen 200, click on layout. Okay, so here we'll put one box, and here I'm going to define two field. Right, for that I'm just clicking on that dictionary program and click on the get from the program. So here, as you can see, the fields from the table whatever we have defined in a program. So from this table we will take the field as the employee ID and first name. Okay, and we'll put here just separate both deselect. Okay, and for the both the field I will just select if possible as a require. Okay, so that it will act as a mandatory field. Okay, here also I will put as a act require. Okay, and put the label emp id, give the description as a employee id, and label for the employee name. Employee name. Okay, so I'm not going to define any button over here because we are not going to perform any kind of the activity by pressing the button. Okay, so we are going to see how the at exit command is work. It's work in model field program. Okay, for that I'm not. It's okay. So here we have defined the screen. Okay, so and both are the mandatory parameter as we have selected as a require. Okay, just check and activate, cancel. Okay, so now we will go to the our module. Sorry, here as you can see, we'll uncomment this pf status. Now we will design the application toolbar button. Okay, so double click on the module, click on yes. Okay, so here we are going to define a pf status g test at exit. The name, what you can give any name. Okay, I'm just giving this for the reference. Double click on this, yes, pf status. Okay, now we are going to define the some button, not in application, in the. Okay, so here we will define exit. Okay, and just double click on the exit, and as you can see here the function tag. So now as I'm not going to assign anything in a functional type, okay, and we have the exit. Click on the OK, check and activate. Now we'll write the logic for the exit button, okay. Uncomment this, just double click on the model, click on yes, okay. So here we have to basically write the logic. So let case sy ucom. So when exit, we have defined a function code as a exit, right? So we'll write exit, we'll write leave program, okay. And we are not going to write anything here for the other button because we have not defined any function button, we are not defined any other buttons. Okay, so that's it. Now we will test, now we will check how it's work without add exit command, okay, because we have not defined any add exit command. Now if I will execute this, so as you can see both the fields are mandatory, okay. And here as you can see our function key, okay, which is the exit command, exit button with whatever we have defined. Now if I will click on the exit, so as you can see the message fill out all required fields, okay. So unless and until we are filling the all the fields, it's not allowing us to go back or exit the program, okay, terminate the program. So for that I will just give the some random name. If I will click okay, then only it's allowing us to exit the program, okay. So let's suppose now as per you have some requirement in which you want to exit from the screen without putting any value in the screen, okay. For that case, so how we can do it, so we'll see that thing, okay. So if you have a requirement, so okay, so for that what you have now, what I will do, I will again go to the here model. Now I will here one more define one more model, okay. Model exit, and here I will add exit command, okay. Add exit command, okay. See, see, you can use this add exit command for this model process after input also, okay. But in order to explain you the functionality in the easiest way, so I'm just creating the another model, okay. You can write this add exit command in this model also, okay. But whenever you have to use add exit command, so that in that case we need to assign a function key, okay. So what I will do, I will again go to that pf status. So we have defined a model here, click yes, and I will go to the pf status. As you know, right, we have defined the function key and exit. Here what I will do, I will use the e, okay. In the sense exit command, okay, and click on ok, okay. So now I will copy this, okay. So now again go to this screen and double click on the add exit. Here what I will do, I will just copy this same code as it is, okay. Here check and activate. So now we have just copy and paste the code as it is from the user command. Now I will execute this, okay. So now as you can see we are not putting anything, but still also if I will click on the exit, so it will allow us to navigate from this screen, okay. S- okay, so now let's suppose so now what I will do, we will see one more thing, okay. So now what I will do, just again go to the button function key, and here I will use click right cancel, okay. Okay, and as you know, like for the exit we have just defined the function type, but now for this exit or cancel we are not going to define any function key, okay. So we'll just exit cancel and function text, okay. Check and activate, and we'll write the logic for this cancel also here. When cancel, then what, leave to screen 0, okay. And here also we'll copy this same code in this model also, okay. Now we will see that in a debugger how it's work actually, okay. Okay, now if I will execute, now as you can see there is two button, right. First is this is the cancel, for which we have used the add function, we have defined a function key and also implement the logic and add exit command, okay, for the both the button. But for this button we have just used the add function key as a e, okay. Now let's suppose what I will do, I will just click on the slash h. Okay, and see, now I'm not putting any value here. Okay, and I'm just simply clicking on this add exit. So now when I will click exit, so now as you can see, we have a two module defined over there, right? User command and the and the exit command. Okay, so now as you can see, it triggered this model. Okay, add exit command. Okay, so whenever like what the system will do, system will check if the function key exists with the function type is exists with the e or not. Okay, so if it is exist, then it will check in your program with there is add exit command or not, so it will trigger that model. Okay, so here as you can see, add trigger. So now it will go inside this add exist, and it will just leave the program. Okay, so now we will see for the cancel button how it's work. So now as you can see, for this button you have not defined any function type. Okay, and now if I will put the debugger on, so now if I will click on the cancel, so it's asking us to fill out all the required field. Okay, because it will not work as a add exit command. The add exit command model will not trigger for this case. Okay, so it will ask, so we'll write the value, and we'll write any regular any random name. Yeah, and if I will click on the cancel, so now as you can see, so it's trigger this model user command. Okay, why? Because for this cancel button, we have for the cancel button we have not defined any function key, right? Function key as a e. Okay, so that is the reason it didn't trigger this add exit command. Rather, so that instead of that, it has triggered model user command. Okay, so I will go inside and we'll check the function code here. Can, oh sorry, we have made mistake. Let me correct it. We have defined the cancel and we have defined. Okay, so let's go to the program. And exit, cancel. Okay, so you can activate. Okay, now we will test. Okay, so for this cancel, for this exit button, we have defined a function key as a e. Okay, so that is the reason it is not taking any input of the mandatory field. It will directly navigate from this screen. Okay, but in case of the exit, for the cancel, we have not defined any function key. Okay, for that reason, if I will click on the cancel, it will ask for the fill out all required field. Okay, so let's put some value and we will check in the debugger, which my, okay, again. And if I will click on the cancel, so as you can see, there is two module. Okay, but it will trigger the module user command. Okay, see user command, and it goes inside this, and there's a function key as a cancel, so it will check the cancel and it will just leave the screen. Okay, okay, so we'll check now. Again I will show if function key, if you click on the cancel, it will bring back, and in case of this cancel, it will ask for the function fill out or required field. Okay, so okay, so that is the way you can achieve this functionality. Okay, so in order to explain you the functionality, I have created a two different model. Okay, but rather you can use this add exit command here also. Okay, see, I will put here also, I will click cancel. So now as you can see, this will also work in a same way. Okay, so now it's your choice how what where you have to use the at exit command, whether you want to create the one separate model for it, or you want to implement in the same user command module. Okay, so I will execute. See, if I will click cancel, it will allow us, and in case of this button, it will ask him for the fill out all required field. Okay, I have almost covered most of the part of the model for programming. If you want to see the all the video related to model for programming, so you may find the link given in the description. So please check the video, the playlist in which you will find all the model proof video. Okay.
If you like this video, then press the like button below. If you have any doubt, then write me in the comment section below. If you want to learn more about Abap, then visit to my website www.learnacpapp.com. The link is also given in the description. And please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification about my next upcoming videos. Okay, so friends, bye, signing out.